G'day guys and welcome back to Jeans_gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So for today's video I just wanted to quickly run through who I think are the best options to get with your gift card. At the moment, if you've completed the missions, you would have 3 available. I've already used one. So yeah, we'll just run down this list here and talk about who I think are sort of positives, who's are negatives and whatnot. So starting straight off the bat, we've got the AGL Golden Freezer here. Pretty good unit. I think you'll find a bit of usability. He acts as a slot one in that sort of STR cooler team. So if you don't have him or you don't have as many dupes in him, I definitely recommend grabbing him. I will also say that I recommend grabbing units that you can use. So like maybe you've got one dupe left required. I reckon that this is a good way to get the rainbow, so then you can start trading in your summonable units for those coins, because yeah, a lot of these are really just boosting up your coins. But this Golden Freezer, he's definitely going to be one that's really usable. Sal Jr., he's a dud, but he hasn't got his Easy A yet, so I don't know. If you don't have him and you plan on banking for his Easy A, the AGL Tapion, you're only really grabbing him if you need him to beat the Giant Form missions. Otherwise, would be giving him a miss. You're just not going to really use him anywhere. Dispo, Bullpan, that Great Up Vegeta, they're all pretty terrible. The 17 is a support unit, but yeah, there's much better Android units getting around. The next 3, also pretty terrible. This Goku is a Realm of God support unit, so I guess you can at least find a little bit of use of that there, but you'd be wanting him with full dodge, because if he gets hit by any difficult content, he's getting cooked. The AGL God Goku was terrible. The Trunks of Might, they're actually a pretty good option. They did just get their Easy A in the Worldwide Download Celebration, so if you don't have them and you enjoy running that Blues Future team or the Physical Trunks team, yeah, they could be a pretty solid choice in there with their damage reduction. The next 3, this guy, when he gets his Easy A, he could be interesting. Whoops, I was wondering where all his stats were. As you can see, he's got a pretty high start of turn number, and then he's got the high chance of dodging. So dodging is always going to be really, really useful. So probably not worth it yet, but he could be one to keep an eye on. Scrolling through here, those are all duds, except until you get to Janembu. He's got that chance to dodge after his Easy A, and when he dodges, he gets the guard. He's a defensive stacker. Margin power is in a shambles of a place at the moment, so I think he could be a solid option if you enjoy running that team. Yeah, we'll keep scrolling through here, but a lot of these are all just nothings. This Bardock is an orb changer, but other than Battlefield, I don't think you'll find any use for him there. This Whis does become a support unit after his Easy A, and we will be getting the Beerus Easy A during this celebration. So I guess if you've got one spare and you're thinking of a unit, he does have his Easy A and he is pretty solid. Same goes for this Beerus. After his Easy A, he's actually not too bad. We'll keep scrolling through. I'm getting a bit quicker here because yeah, these units are pretty dud. Like you look at a unit like Oceanus, she just got her Easy A before, but where are you using her? Like GT bosses is garbage. What other teams is yeah, Peppy Girls, nah. You're not using her anywhere. The STR Whis is another one of those units that doesn't have their Easy A yet, so it could be worth banking on him for a future reference. As you can see here, he's got that great chance to dodge, and great chance is 70%, so very, very fire there. Continuing to scroll down, the STR Bardock also doesn't have his Easy A. Could be interesting in the future. Movie Heroes did get good for a good patch there, and does have this multi-turn support active skill, so he could be fun in the future. This Piccolo, if you don't have him, would definitely recommend grabbing him. He's a great World Tournament and Super Battle Road unit with his AoE, and has his chance to stun. So yeah, if you don't have him, he's also an orb changer too. So unit that I would probably grab if you don't have a copy of. Cooliza is actually not too bad on that STR Cooler team as well, as a Wicked Bloodline support and stacker. So it could be a valuable option there. Continue to scroll down. His God Goku was mid, but not the worst. Who else have we got in here? Weirus is actually not too bad with his double orb changing. He can get the ability to dodge. You build him with a full dodge, and he can be, yeah, a pretty solid 6th, 7th option on sort of that fused fighter or Beerus sort of focused Realm of Gods team. Continuing down, and here's one of the ones from this list that I do use extremely often. The physical Super Saiyan Bardock. I find him to be getting slapped onto my slot 6 or 7 on so many teams. He's got a really solid link set here, as you can see. Super Saiyan, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle. Those main 3 you'll get active pretty often, and he does have the support buff, so I actually do find myself using him quite a bit. But other than his, yeah, so having gone through there hasn't been all too many great options, as you would be able to tell. I think if I was to trim it down to 3, I would go that physical Bardock. We'll keep scrolling up. The STR Piccolo, just because you know you've got value, you know there is use for that Piccolo. And then we'll take it all the way to the top, and the Age Golden Freezer is the final one that I'd recommend. But obviously, it does depend on who you have and what dupes you do have in those units. But let me know down below who you are going to be grabbing with your gift cards. Don't forget to get those missions done so that you can grab the multiple copies there. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content. And hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.